I pulled up to these three guys standing over beside the building over there, and they all three was smoking the same cigarette. Must have been some poor fellas, down on their luck a little bit, who knows. But anyway, I asked him, I said, hey man, hey, are you deaf? Come here, I want to ask you something. He come walking over to him and he said, what can I do for you? I said, well, me and my little buddy Tig here, been out riding around and we got lost. Don't know where I'm at. I'm trying to get my way home and I can't figure out which way to go. I said, how do you get out to the main road? He said, go right down here at the end of this street, take a right, and it'll take you back out to the main road. I said, well, thank you very much. Reached in my pocket. I gave that guy a $10 bill. That's all I had with me. I was going to get me a Tig something to eat after a while, but these guys right here, they need it a whole lot worse than I do. Anyway, I handed him a $10 bill, told him to buy him another pack of cigarettes, so that way they won't have to keep smoking on the same one all the time. You can catch something like that. Anyway, we go down to the end of the road, turn the corner, we're driving on up that way. Sure enough, my luck just keeps getting worse. A flat tire. Yep, a flat tire. I'm thinking to myself, this is terrible. Well, I ain't got a spare tire. I ain't got no jack or nothing, so I don't know what I'm going to do. So along about that time, I seen that girl come running back out of the woods, and she was jogging on down the road, the one with the earphones on. And I said, hey ma'am, hey, over here. I said, come here, I need your help. She started hollering all that stranger danger stuff again. I was like, is that the only song you got to listen to, is Stranger Danger? I said, you need to get you another song. Even though that is a catchy tune, Stranger Danger. She looked at me. She said, I'm going to call the police on you. I said, well, thank you very much. I hope you get to call the police for me. Come out here and fix my car tire. She looked at me. I looked back at her. She looked at Little Tig. Little Tig looked back at her. She shook her head. She shook her head so funny that her wig fell off. I was like, what in the world was that? I looked at Little Tig. Little Tig over there, he's crying. He was laughing so hard. Tears was running out of his nose. Out of his eyes. His nose was running. I couldn't even tell the story right. But anyway, Tig was crying. He was laughing so hard. That woman looked at him. She reached in the car and she slapped him right upside the head. Sure did. She told him to mind his own business. I thought, boy, I ain't going to say nothing mean to her. She slapped me like that. I thought to myself, well, wait a minute. This might lead to something. So I looked at her and I told her, I said, hey, you sure are a pretty girl. You don't need to be out here running around in these woods and in the middle of the road and stuff like that. You might get run over. I thought to myself, So I backed up. Even though the tire was flat, I backed up. And I told her, I said, no, you just go on. I'll get somebody to help me later on. She runs out in front of the car. Well, I floorboarded. Run right over. I turned around and I said, stranger danger. And I grabbed her headphones. I put it on my ear. And then I just drove on down the road, just a flat tire. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty good song. Wait a minute, this ain't the song. I took them headphones off and I threw them out the window. I looked back at her and she's pointing her finger at me. She's just using a whole bunch of them swear words. Cussing me. I don't know why. Well, I'm a pretty nice bill. But anyway, make a long story short, me and the Tig, we made it home all right. We got in the house. We grabbed us a bite to eat. We sat down and kind of laughed about it. And then after that, Sheriff Buford T. Cletus decided to give me a call. I know Buford from way back. He knows me from way back. And come to find out, that was Buford's niece that I run over. And boy, I tell you what, it went crazy from there. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here and go on in here and sit around and watch some TV and maybe even try to catch another episode of the Lawn Stars. Who knows? But anyway, y'all have a good day, and if I ever come up with another stupid story to tell you, I'll be glad to get right back with you. Y'all have a good day now, you hear?